that's one of the things I think, even for myself, is good to hear, from different people. And we talked about this earlier with the cameras and stuff, is that our ability and the idea kind of for putting this together and checking out different gyms is that there's so many people that are kind of blind in what they're doing, but they want to work hard. Like, all they know maybe is working hard, but they don't have the experience that you have from learning these things, understanding these things. They don't have an understanding of where to get the information, or maybe they do, but they don't understand what makes you different from another coach.
Sure.
And so hearing what you have to say, even for myself, is really inspiring from all the different coaches we've seen, from specifically listening to what you have to say. It makes me actually think a little bit more diligently about actually following programs. Because it's true. Like, I'll
That's your burst nightmare. I don't know you that well. I do know you, and your biggest issue is you keep on fucking yourself up, making stupid decisions.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yes, that's what it is.
I'm a fucking genius. I can see everything.
I'm just glad. Yeah.
No, everyone's
It's just
told
nice
me that,
to-
but
yeah.
it's hearing what you said for
Drives me nuts.
This out here, 3 months, doesn't need to. It needs to happen here, not here and here and here. I have a lot of cool shit that happens in this area, but then I'll maybe potentially underperform just because I spent my time going to the well too many times.
Well, you gotta.
It's the same thing too of like recovering from injuries. The exact same thing. Like when you're recovering from an injury, it's like you feel kind of good this day and you like kind of want to push it. But the fact is, like, it doesn't matter how you feel today. What matters is 3 months from now, are you 100%? Or 3 months from now, you're still 85% because you felt good today, so you pushed it. You know what I mean? Like you have to. It doesn't matter what you do today. It matters what you do on this day on the platform. We've had this exact same
This
conversation.
whole tour is basically my intervention. It's like my intervention. I got to hear from every top coach in the U.S. that I'm an idiot, and then I'll change.
And what I like about it is everyone keeps saying the same shit I've been telling him for years.
Yeah.
Well,
Danny has been my coach the past couple
Every
years.
time I say it, and then like, sometimes I wish you would.
I'm a little
tell me.
hard-headed.
Yeah, so it's like, it's funny, like, yeah, you say it, and I'm sitting here like, exact same shit. And then he knows too.
You never listen to your
you don't listen to your buds, man.
Someone was telling me, I can't remember who it was. You guys may have been there. Someone was saying, like, in competing, specifically in weightlifting, all that matters is whether you're strong that one day.
Yeah.
Like the rest of the time,
100%.
you don't need to be flashy or like huge in the gym. Yeah, there are plenty of people. Not everyone's fucking Ilya, like throwing up like mad weights
Ilya.
on Friday.
Nobody's Ilya.
Not everyone. Let's be honest.
Well, but
not
Maybe
everyone
Armin
is-
a little bit.
You know what, even if you ask him, and that's what you see and what it appears to be because the guy's just so good, really. But it's like, you ask him, like, yeah, he could, but like...
He might be getting more.
Well, no, but yeah, he has a goal. Like, don't think he doesn't have goals.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, you might be impressed what he's doing in training, but you also
I've
know
seen
damn
some
well that
videos of him training.
Yeah.
He's done more.
I'm sure. But there's all a purpose of what he wants to do on the day in competition
Yeah.
also.
And that mindset of
maybe for him, he needs to do 20 kilos more than what, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, he does it because he can. But at that level, they're lifting as much as they need to win or to make a medal.
Or to make
Very
break
often
a record.
they've done more in training.
well, that's what at Worlds we were watching Worlds. The Korean guy.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what his name is now.
He just cleaned it to line up him?
Yeah, cleaned it and dropped it up 5 kilos, whatever. And like, anyway, Nat was saying, that's like, oh, well, I don't remember what the weight was now. It was like one.
He's done more.
160. He's like, oh, he's done 10 kilos more than that. He's clean and jerked 10 kilos more than that training. It's like, what did he say? He told me.
Right.
But then he goes out there and cleans it and drops it, and then kind of just like looks at the guys, just kind of letting them know. But
It's a different game.
He set the world record, 1 kilo heavy, and then did a 4 kilo bump, cleaned it and dropped it. Walks off.
Says, hey, I got more in the tank.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, right. Wait till the Olympics.
Yep.
It's they're playing with a different set of rules as far as where very often they're not lifting 100% in competition.
Right.
And one thing I see here in the
When you
United States.
mentioned it matters on this day.
Right.
For them, this day might be 3 years from now.
Right, exactly.
It's 3 years.
You know,
I think
they're only
3
this far.
months, yeah.
They're only this far in the roadmap.
Right.
It doesn't matter. This Worlds. That's how far we are on the map.
That's one thing I learned from Ilya, because in 2012 Ilya was here, or it was 2013.
That's when I was hanging out with him in Florida.
And he was small.
He hadn't
and
trained.
He hadn't trained
6
for
months, he hadn't touched it. First day he touched the barbell was at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he snatched like 130 off the block.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it feels pretty good. Like, loosen it up a little bit.
2 months
But-
later, he was like a fucking gorilla.
And for him, he was like, yeah, I need 10 months. It's like, that's what I need. I need
Well,
10 months, I need
and
12
like
months,
the-
I need 20 months. But that's what I'm worried about. I don't care about what's in between.